Payne. We start the second half with the Tide with the basketball. Up 5. Quinterly right away to the hole. Make it
in his 6th NCAA tournament, and away we go with game number 2. Oh, the turned ankles. They've done a good job refereeing that. Wayne Larson with the ball, got a thigh this year's tournament after 32 years as an official. And away we go in Orlando. Beekman has it first for the Cavaliers.
Furman starts in the man-to-man, and that's guarding for him.
Defensive player of the year. Got a history of that with UVA. DeAndre Hunter was one. Isaiah Wilkins, Malcolm Brogdon, Darian Atkins. 2 blocks now for Beekman. Here's a McNeely.
Keep your eyes on North Carolina State's defense early in the game. It's all about...
Drake gets the first possession of the second half. Kalkbrenner.
Yes, Joyner's joining the party. He's 10 points.
Feeding
5 seconds on the shot clock for Creighton.
They find Kalkbrenner, who immediately finds Shireman.
Oh, wow. Nice pass. See if the Aggies have an answer on the other end. Nice feed by Bairstow inside.
Switching all these screens.
Here's Reynolds handing off Roberts. Catch and shoot 3.
I know it's early to use it, but when we get to the end of this game, I guarantee you we'll have monitor reviews in the last 2 minutes to check whether the ball, who the ball's off of when it goes out of bounds.
Giving up this second half, and Marquise Noel, the tough New York City point guard, lobs it up. The catch, inspiration for how to go out and get it done on the floor.
Yeah, pretty good guy to emulate.
Frederick out of the timeout.
Looking for the high-low to sheave away that trip.
Corner, Livingston.
Nothing there. Second option, go to the corner.
47-46, Kansas State. Noel. No look!
Versus Noel's 5'8". Clearly a winner there.
21 points and 9 rebounds for Cason Wallace. Kentucky up by 1. Oh, that's really deep. Masood.
Oh, and this Marquette team, they steal it 9 times a game for 16 turnovers. Michigan State has to be solid with the ball.
A.J. Hogarth, only 6 turnovers in his last 4 games.
They love starting with a dribble handoff to Kolek, just like that. And there he is again.
One thing that's different is Terrence Arsenault, number 23, the freshman for Houston. Now will get a lot of minutes.
Look at this.
They set this one up.
He hurt himself on the cut.
Sure did.
I love how they're right there on it. This kid, because he can shoot.
Run that at practice. They chase everything on the glass. You must stick them and go get it. Nice look.
Something for his son right here, because he has not scored in the game, and neither has Isaiah Wong for Miami.
All tied at 13 with 7 and change left. This is
which allows you to change the weight inside, so you're not operating. Kicks to the corner. Those 2 threes made it a 15-point Miami lead.
Cool, this team.
That's unselfish on that side. They keep answering when they need to answer. After a bucket by Xavier, not allowing Xavier to get consecutive hoops.
6 points, 6 rebounds for Robinson. Kunkel to Jones. And the first 3 of the day for the Panthers. Cuts it 2-3. Feed the post. Nunji. Henson just buries a triple to cut into the Xavier lead out of the timeout. Exactly what Jeff Capel was looking for, 28-21. No points over the last 4 minutes for Xavier.
Have to go a little quicker. There you go.
It's Burton. Bank shot.
Brad, he said you got to go somewhere else.
That's right.
To back him down. They're close family friends. Their sons are very close. Assist in this one. Penn State out to an 11-point lead as we come to the end of this first half. Penn State the 10 seed, A&M the 7 seed, and there's 16 of those. 25 total points created for Jalen Pickett. Penn State has the first possession of this second half. And right away, he was the active head coach and then the interim. There'll be a decision after the season. Inside, Jeff Woodward, the 6'11 junior out of Pennsylvania, got his name in the book.
There, and this year they got a win over them. They did lose the last 2 times they played them, but this senior class has had some W's against Gonzaga. And right now, to AJ's interview, I mean, there's a chance to get in rhythm outside the 3-point line.
So Mitchell Saxon has checked back in. Sinogo on the floor for Danny Hurley. Hawkins step back.
Execute a play off the timeout.
Hawkins, the sophomore, one of the sweetest strokes in the country. UConn and Iona with a second-round date with St. Mary's on the line. Hawkins.
And they brought in some great coaches, Dan Marley, Bryce Street. They should. They are a team that can handle anything they can throw at them. And that Gonzaga program, Michigan State program, very close because of Judd Heathcote.
First half.
Ortiz gets it back over. Barry's got a... See if Northwestern can get it back to how they were playing a little bit earlier. You would think that would be Boo Buie to do it for him if somebody's going to. Off the window. Wasn't a happy time for the Wildcats about an hour ago of Arizona. This version out to a 5-0 start. Baseline jumper. Watching their sons coach against each other and with a chance to go to the Sweet 16.
It's hard for any dad to watch their son in these type of high-pressure environments, but especially when your dad used to be a coach, because you know how coaches take all this pressure.
Download. It looked like UCLA was just going to run away with this thing a few minutes ago, up 13. Not the story now. Oh, is gone. So here's our 2 seed still remaining, and Tiger Campbell will bring it into the front court for the Bruins.
He was Coach Cronin sharp over there with that suit.
Again, coming out of the break, he said, look, there's not much I can say to these guys. We really got punched in the mouth. They've got to stay in the fight. We're going to try to loosen up Tajon and Drew.